It is another beautiful day here on the Ball Harbor side of Haulover Inlet. Welcome back, guys. It is your host, Broncos Guru, along with our boy Wavy Boats getting the images, and it's another episode of Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And we're going to dive right into this contest. Our first contestant to take on Haulover this week is going to show us what it's like when they come through Haulover too slow. This is the Robalo R317. This is a 31-foot boat. Should have no issues handling Haulover. With twin 300s on the back, it's got the size and the power and everything it needs to handle Haulover, but for whatever reason, this captain's decided to come through a little too slow, probably because he's got people in the bow, but that's going to let them go on the roller coaster ride that is Haulover Inlet. If they would have came through just a little bit faster and got this boat just a little bit up on plane, they wouldn't have quite taken the beating they've taken coming through here. The boat would have done a little bit of the work and it would have cut through the waves. Instead, they're just going to bounce over the top of every wave and experience this rough ride that we see here. Typically, I might go either way on this one because they really didn't take any water over the bow, but you know what? We're going to give this round to Haulover. Our second boater to do battle with Haulover Inlet this week is going to show us exactly how it's done. This is one of those big invincible cats that I love watching come through Haulover Inlet. These guys are going to come through, throttle down, and blast their way right out of the inlet, no problems whatsoever. This is basically a flawless victory right here. Just goes to show you that sometimes in Haulover, speed can be your friend. And this round, as we mentioned, definitely goes to the boats. Our next contestant to do battle with Haulover Inlet is going to show us what it's like when we get a nice little deck boat that comes through Haulover. We don't see a ton of these coming through, especially on days when it's popping, but my man's already made a mistake. He's got a kid in the bow of the vessel with no life jacket on, and we never give anybody a win for doing that. And especially in a boat like this, things could easily go wrong. Forget the fact he's even got his ladder down as well. This round goes to Haulover Inlet. Our next contestant is going to show us what it's like when they come through Haulover coming in hot. Not quite as hot as that first Invincible we saw, but I'll tell you what, this Dusky, for being a 25-foot boat, is doing a pretty solid job on what is a pretty rough day here at Haulover. I mean, this captain's got his speed and pace picked out where the boat's doing most of the work, and they're having a pretty solid ride. The only thing he probably could have done just a little bit different was maybe had those rear engines trimmed up just a little bit more to help keep the nose up, but you know what? We're going to give this round to the boats. That's going to take us into our fifth and final round. We're going to see one of the rarest scenes we ever see at Haulover Inlet. I get people asking this in the comments all the time. Why don't you guys show any sailboats going through Haulover? Well, it's because we typically don't see them. There's a big bridge that comes over Haulover Inlet, allowing cars to get into Ball Harbor, and that bridge blocks sailboats from coming through this inlet because their masts are too tall to get underneath the bridge. But on rare occasions, we'll get one of these smaller sailboats that'll come through, kind of like this one, but it's so rare that I don't know how to call this one. I don't know if this boat won or lost. I'm going to let you guys decide. Light it up in the comments below. Let me know who won this episode. Was it the boats or Haulover? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like the content, please check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great footage down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And then, of course, we've also got the Miami Boat Ramps channel, which focuses on all the hilarity as the boat ramps down in Miami. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.